YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. But before I get straight into the video, I hope you guys are having a blessed day to start the day off. And make sure you guys drop a like, smash the subscribe button for more Lakers content. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because it looks like Lakers head coach Darvin is trying to turn Anthony Davis to a three-point sniper. And just yesterday, according to head coach Darvin Ham, he told NBA reporters on Tuesday that he wants to see Anthony Davis shoot 6 3-point attempts per game this upcoming season for the Los Angeles Lakers, which I think is crazy. Now, in my personal opinion, the most I want to see him take per game attempts is the most at 4, because 6 is a little bit too much. That's crazy. Now, Darvin Ham quoted that I want him to if he can. I know that he probably won't do it, but maybe he'll shock me. But I requested to see him take 6 3-point attempts a game. Ham said after practice yesterday on Tuesday, I believe it was like a scrimmage or whatever it was, that 3 per half at least, I wouldn't put that on him if I didn't think he was capable. So it looks like head coach Darvin Ham is trying to boost Anthony Davis' confidence up, because we all know Anthony Davis isn't the greatest three-point shooter. And throughout his career, he shot around 30% from the three-point. That's his career average, which isn't the greatest. Three-point percentage in the NBA is around close to 35%, and he's not even shooting near that, close to near that. And 2019-20 season, around, 3 or 4 seasons ago when the Lakers won the championship in the bubble in Orlando, Florida, Anthony Davis was red hot, and he was actually shooting the three ball like solid. I wouldn't say he's the greatest three-point shooter, but I would say that he was actually shooting it efficiently. So if he could just get back to shooting that level, then I wouldn't mind it. Now, Anthony Davis spent time with the Lakers assistant coach Chris Gent during the offseason working on his outside shot after shooting 25.7% from the three-point line during the Lakers' 2022-23 regular season and 33.3% in the 2023 playoffs. Because Anthony Davis, there are times where he was settling for three-pointers, and same with LeBron James. But Anthony Davis, he can knock down the three-point shot from time to time. And in my personal opinion, I feel like the Lakers should move Anthony Davis back to 3 so it can open up the floor much more, instead of having him play the center and being in the paint all the time. You know, he could dominate at the paint, but less injuries, and it'll make it a lot easier for him to do that if he plays a power forward position. Now, Anthony Davis said when asked about his outside shot during the team's annual media day, I believe it was like on Monday, not sure where it's until we get into practice and games that he said, but anybody can shoot in workouts and make shots when there's no pressure on them, which makes sense, right? Because players will always work on their shot in practices, warm-ups, and all that stuff. And then once the game starts, the three-point shooting would just go down. So it's good to see Anthony Davis working on his three-point shot, because we've been hearing, according to reports, that in the offseason he's been working on his three-point shot, and he's looking to improve that. And he's shown that in the first 2 preseason games, right, against the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets. Now, Anthony Davis averaged around close to 26 points per game last season, 12.5 rebounds, 2.6 assists, and 2 blocks last season for the Los Angeles Lakers in 56 games out of 82 he played, while shooting close to 56.3% from the field and 25.7% behind the arc, which isn't good. That's terrible. So he's not even shooting efficiently from the three-point line, but very efficient from the field, especially in the paint, because Anthony Davis is one of the best interior defenders in the league, and he's one of our best interior defenders on the Lakers team. Now, when Anthony Davis, before he got injured, he was playing like a top 3 player in the NBA. He was playing like an MVP. He was playing like a defensive player of the year. And then things just went downhill, and that's when he got injured. And then our GM, Rob Pelinka, made changes. He made trades in the trade deadline midseason. That's when we made our run to the postseason. We had to get into the play-in tournament to play in the postseason, because this team was a play-in team, and we were like the 7th seed. And we won around 43 games last season, and we lost around 39. Someone fact check that. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But Anthony Davis is 30 years old, and the Lakers, they made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals after starting the season 2-10. And mind you, we had a 0.2% chance of even making it to the play-in tournament, let alone making it to the playoffs. And Anthony Davis shot around close to 70.4% from the free throw line, which isn't the best, but isn't bad. It isn't great. It's not terrible, but he could do better, and it's a work in progress. Now, Anthony Davis, he's still in his prime, right? But he's 30 years of age, and he's going to get older. And he finished the 2023 playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers, averaging close to 22.6 points per game, shooting very efficient from the field, close in the paint, but 14.1 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1.4 steals, and 3.1 blocks in 16 games versus the Memphis Grizzlies, the Golden State Warriors, and the Denver Nuggets in those first 3 rounds when the Lakers got swept by the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. Now, Anthony Davis, we don't need him to stand in an island by himself, because that's the reason why we did get swept in 4 games. We didn't really use our size, and that's why Mo Bamba was injured a lot. He missed 9 games for us and wasn't available to play in the Western Conference Finals. And Wenyen Gabriel, there was times that he wasn't playing. When he was playing, he was bringing that energy and that intensity playing next to Anthony Davis in the front court, going small ball. And there were times where when Anthony Davis was in the bench, or when Anthony Davis was playing, Rui Hachimura was playing next to him, or was either Jared Vanderbilt. So I'm excited to see where Anthony Davis does this upcoming season for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully his three-point shot translates to the regular season, because just because you're working on your three-point shot and warm-ups doesn't mean that it's going to do well in the regular season. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, I do want to say August, 2 months ago, the Lakers gave Anthony Davis that contract extension because he was available or eligible for contract extension. And if the Lakers didn't sign him to that contract extension, there's a possibility that he can ask out. And you don't want to let him ask out, because I cannot think of anybody that's better than Anthony Davis right now other than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Or I would even say Anthony Davis is way better than Joel Embiid. And Nikola Jokic cooked Anthony Davis throughout the Western Conference Finals, and that's why we got swept. But it wasn't only his fault, right? We didn't really have enough paint protection to have Anthony Davis have another big man next to him, and that's why we brought Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes in free agency. So I feel like Anthony Davis is going to get much help this upcoming season. It's going to be very interesting what the Lakers centers do. But Anthony Davis did sign a 3-year, $186 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason, and he's from Chicago. The native is committed to the Los Angeles Lakers for 5 more seasons, approximately $270.5 million. Davis extension, which kicks in for the 2025-26 season, and is the richest annual extension in NBA history. So he's projected an annual average of $62 million. And he's going to be in contract till like 2028 for 5 more seasons, because it's currently 2023. Now, before he signed that contract extension, he was still under contract for the 2023-24 NBA season. And I believe he was going to become an unrestricted free agent in 2025. Since he signed that contract extension, he committed long-term to the Los Angeles Lakers. But anyways, that's all I got for today's video. You guys voice your opinion in the comment section. What do you guys think of the update on Darvin Ham saying that I want Anthony Davis to take or shoot 6 3-point attempts per game for the Los Angeles Lakers? But that's crazy, and I'm out of your piece.